All right, everyone, we are back. Welcome back to another episode of Transy Guys, year 2. In case you haven't noticed, we had to take a little break due to some pandemic going on. We apologize for that, but we are back. We're hopefully better than ever. Follow us along each game to try to get an inside look at Transy baseball, learn more about some of these guys and what's going on. So, Max, how we doing?
I'm great.
Yeah?
I'm great. It's awesome.
It's
Beautiful
good to finally
outside.
see you again.
Yeah, I know.
The sun is out. And here we got a 5th-year senior, Riley Willbur. I'm pretty sure the reason you came back this year was to do this.
Oh, only reason.
This is the only reason.
I
We
tweeted
talked about
you.
this.
It had to happen.
Yeah.
I had DJ Eckert text me yesterday and said he wanted to be on Transy Guys.
Well, we can maybe
Make it
work
happen,
that. I don't know
maybe
if we could do that.
Yeah.
Max and I tried one over the summer. Max isn't good with technology.
Oh.
We didn't get sound going.
That was,
so we'll try to figure something out here. So we'll get to know you a little bit better. Ask you just a couple questions and kind of go through it here. So first question, what have you been up to?
Not much, 5th year senior, not much class going on, so pretty much just baseball.
That's good for you.
That's it. I mean, that's
Very good for me. Yeah,
that's kind of a life right there.
It is. I'm living a big leaguer.
Right, I guess. So you and I came in the same time together, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite Transy baseball moment so far?
Favorite Transy baseball moment? That's tough. There's not too many. It's been a long 5 years. Probably going up to Webster and playing in St. Louis. I love St. Louis, so it's cool to get up there and play.
Yeah. Okay.
Serious.
All right. So that second year, you had a pretty gruesome wrist injury. I'm not going to say it's a good thing that it happened, but you seem to have bounced back to be a little bit of a better hitter. Maybe that's just me. Has that changed your approach at all?
No, 100%. It definitely changed my career. I would say the love for the game was not necessarily there until I broke my wrist, and since then I've really cherished each last game I've had. So definitely changed my career for the better.
That's awesome. And I still remember that. We were just talking about that, actually. It was, that was pretty gross.
Yeah,
that was a good one, though.
It was brutal.
But you worked hard.
Yeah, the recovery was tough. Definitely worth it. Definitely changed my career. So I'm glad it happened.
I got a good question for you, Riley. You were maybe not going to play college baseball. You were a senior at Trinity High School. You weren't really looking to play college baseball. So why did you choose Transy? What happened there? What was the story?
Just last minute, I was like, hey, I want to play baseball. And my pitching coach, your pitching coach, he was like, hey, I know the Transy coach. They got me here. And as soon as I committed, the coach quit. So that was a little awkward. It wasn't Coach Getzy, so that was a little awkward. But it's been great. Love playing for Getzy, so I'm glad I ended up here.
You were a pitcher?
No. I was the catcher, so I worked with the pitching coach a lot.
Okay, I was going to say, no offense. I just can't see you as a pitcher.
Not at all.
No arm. I got no arm.
Well, I mean, hey, we got some.
All right, Riley. You're a Michigan football fan, and how does it feel knowing you have probably the most overrated coach in college football, and you lose to Ohio State every year? How does that feel?
We're a basketball school now, so I don't really worry about it.
So the Cats, apparently.
Yeah, we are the most overrated football program of all time. Though I would agree.
You have no idea
I would
how
agree.
long I've been waiting to ask you that question.
I would
As a
agree.
graduate of The Ohio State University, and your Twitter handle, we learn a lot on Twitter about you. Your Twitter handle is literally Michigan BCS.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why, because they're never there. But to me, it's classic. I love talking about that to you. You've lost not any money bets, but you wore an Ohio State shirt for an entire week to class. It was pretty classic, and in my eyes, that will just continue on. Maybe if you go back for a 6th year, it'll still go on.
We're a basketball school now, so I don't worry about football ever. Basketball school full and through.
Right.
Do you feel dangerous and ready to grind today? Are you ready to grind?
Oh yeah, 20 hours here at the park today. I'm ready to get after it.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Where did that come from? Like I said, we learn a lot about you on Twitter. Where did I feel dangerous? Where did that come from?
It all started because Getzy hates it. And I just kept it rolling 3 years in and just kept it going because of Getzy, honestly.
You a big fan of Baker Mayfield as well?
Big fan of Baker Mayfield. Big Browns fan.
Go Browns.
Go Browns.
Interesting. I'm from Ohio, not a Browns fan. So you thought your career had actually ended on a walk-off hit against Capital.
Yep.
And, what a way to go out if that were to be it. And you even ended up on the local news. You ended up on SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt.
SVP.
Yeah, SportsCenter, ESPN retweeted Transy Sports tweet about your last hit. What's it feel to get one more year?
Awesome. Extremely blessed for the opportunity. Very glad I got to come back with another 5th year CJ. Very, very blessed and thankful to everybody that made that happen. For sure.
Awesome. It's good to hear. So we ask everybody, what are your plans after being a Transy guy? I mean, you were almost done. Now you're back. You get another year to be a Transy guy. What's your plan after?
Do you even know?
I would like to go into banking, but the way my career's gone, maybe 6th year Transy guy. Who knows? 7th year.
COVID year.
We might just keep coming back.
Just keep coming back as long as you can. I mean, you can just play baseball.
I'll keep coming.
A little class in there.
Yeah.
Hey, why
You always
not?
want to learn, right? You're a big learning guy.
Not a big learning guy. No. Big worker. Big worker.
All right, so now we're going to switch to this segment we do, all 2 times last year. 3 up, 3 down. Just 6 quick questions.
All right.
How you feeling? Just answer right off the top of your head, okay? Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
But you just adopted a cat.
It's my girlfriend's.
Okay, all right. Just making sure on that one. Greatest athlete you've ever seen live?
Yadier Molina. I'm biased.
Really?
Biased take.
You probably watched Albert Pujols play.
Yeah, he's
In the
10
same
times
game.
better.
The way that Yadi catches, I think, is an elite level of athleticism.
And the way that Pujols hits, is it? Or did hit? Before he hit 45 years old?
He's 20 years older than everybody thinks.
Well, anyway.
Best hitter I've ever seen.
Cracker Barrel or Waffle House?
Waffle House, for sure.
Absolutely.
Day game or night game?
Night game.
Night game.
Love the lights.
Do you really?
Yep.
There's no issue here with the lights. I mean,
Nope.
this stadium's kind of different.
Yep, love the lights. Not a fan of the sun.
Something happened here yesterday with the lights. We won't get into it. Anyways, best road trip snack?
Fruit slices. Big fan of fruit slices.
One characteristic.
All right. Well, funniest person on the team.
Michael Blair, that's easy.
But is that intentional, you think?
Sometimes it is.
Okay.
Half the time, no, not at all. He's just a funny guy.
All right. Last question here we ask everybody. What's it going to take for Transylvania University to win the HCAC this year?
Probably just consistent pitching and our offense to kind of get where we want to be. Our defense, I think, is going to be there every game, no matter what. So as long as our offense can find it and our pitchers take the next step this year, I think we'll be there for sure.
I mean, we were on our way last year.
Yeah.
We were rolling last year.
Yep.
The pandemic shut us down. We worked hard. We're back. A lot of things went into making this season happen, so why not win it, right?
Can't wait to
Absolutely.
grind it up.
If we're going to be here, it's just a grind all year.
All day.
We grind every game and grind out some W's.
Absolutely. We're going to keep grinding today, doubleheader. Do it all again next weekend.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Riley. Go get some work in, get
I
some
will.
stretching in.
Absolutely.
Loosen that arm up a little bit, and
Yeah.
we'll see. We're back next week.
Next weekend.
All right.
weekend.
Come on out to Whitaker Bank. We're always here. Thank God.